that, they also made this a remote scoreboard.
Okay.
So, right.
Yeah.
So this connects via Bluetooth.
Okay.
You just kind of initiate it, tweak it here, and there. That'll get rid of these buttons. Otherwise, you're controlling it here, and it takes a.
Like before, something like your other.
This is an older phone. This is like the one that I've been using.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So there's just a few things that like help us stay away.
It's cool though. I like the colors.
Yeah.
Like colors.
You can have the logos.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll just go out of it and come back in.
Did you end up getting your own mic?
Yeah. Let me just set up this thing real quick. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So it is live right now. So that's blinking. I'm gonna click record as like a backup. So yeah, it's all set. Good to go. Otherwise, you know, all those buttons will be here, and it kind of gets in the way of your own viewing. So it's a little bit more difficult that way, and the buttons are a lot smaller. Yeah, for the most part, you know, scrimmages they can change. But what's really nice about this app is not only the scoreboard, but you get like penalty box. So and it's color coordinated, where you know which team is. Yeah, 130. Yeah, I'll be putting that in. It's all controlled through this. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. So I'm gonna throw in the mic real quick. Have kind of like a little bit of freedom to do it. Because a lot of times I'm like looking over, I'm not like watching through the phone. I might check the phone just to see that it's good. But, so same deal, like, I'll try to show you real quick. I just find that like, I try to keep it where, you know, if the puck went low to high, that I would capture that, where I'm not like swinging it, trying to swing it back and forth really fast. That if it went to a defender and he took the shot, that, you know, we would get that.
Okay.
You know.
But not like moving it, more like trying to zoom out to capture it.
I feel like this is probably the closest you can get in, where you'll get the post and you'll get the corner. And you can have that angle.
Yeah.
If it comes down, you'll get that. If it goes to the corner, you'll scribe over, and it's like minimizing your movement, so that you can try to capture as much as possible, and you're not like just swinging the camera around so much. it gets a little dizzying.
So do you want me to like kind of make it like zooming it in and it seems like it's going to stay there, or do you want to just keep it here?
Just keep it here. Yeah, I would think
That's
so. Like,
easier.
yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to like say like, okay, this is about as close, because if you're a lot closer, you have to like move everything. You're gonna miss the pass, so you'll never capture it all. You're kind of just swinging the camera around a lot.
I agree.
It's a balance of like trying to get close to everybody to be able to see, so they're not so miniature.
Yeah.
But to be able to capture.
Honestly, when I watched, that was the first time I did it on Wednesday night. I thought it was really good. Like, and I was watching on my phone, so I can go in and out really quickly.
Yeah.
It's not on TV or anything.
Right.
I'm not projecting it, but it was a good.
All right.
Okay.
So
Are you all ready?
this is all good. Yeah. Okay, we got the team back together here for game 2 of the weekend. This is our third district game. I'll just put that up real quick. So yeah, game 3 of our district. This one against Waconia. Just real quick, looked over at Waconia's games. They've played 2 district games. One against Edina and another against New Prague. So I'll swing by. Both games pretty close for Waconia. The first one against Edina, it was a 4-2 loss for them, but they led early in the first. Tie game heading into the third, and power play goals from Edina late in the period had secured it for their win. Against New Prague, which was not too long ago, I forgot exactly the date, but that score 6-6 to tie. They scored 6 early in the first, but that's all for New Prague, and 2 goals each period for New Prague. They would tie it with just 1.5 minutes left in the game. Looking over at Waconia's penalty minutes, they've got 18 penalty minutes. They're only behind Edina's 25.5. Currently, Minnetonka has 13.5 penalty minutes, and they've secured both of their fair play points. Looking at Waconia's penalties, the majority of them are all like roughing calls, cross-checking, so it could be in for a physical game here in the afternoon. All right, about to get underway here. Looks like the referees are checking everyone for equipment, making sure everybody has mouth guards probably. Buy you a mouth guard? Where's your mouth guard? What do you want me to do? Quick goal by Call on the rush.
Mouth guards down there. Want me to go check?
Probably in that vending machine, right?
Are they universal sizes?
I'm sorry?
I'll just go grab them one.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll hit you up afterwards. Sorry. I didn't even see that. My son's asking for a mouth guard. All right, we're at 14:50. Markowitz pushing it up for Thompson. Thompson across for Call. Call will hit the line. Call sending it down deep. Now Waconia, they'll exit the zone. They hit the Tonka line. Good angle by Markowitz. Cutting him down. Here comes Waconia trying to cycle it down deep. Markowitz, Thompson gathering it up. Cross ice pass for Call. Call at the half wall. Dessel down low, crashing towards the net, tries for a backhand. Call looking like it's going to go against Minnetonka. Just out of the zone. I'm not sure what it was. Perhaps in the crease. Waconia down to the goal line in Tonka zone. Center feed comes up to the point near the Tonka bench. Good pressure by Loeffler. Will force it low. Centering feed deflected by Hardy. Gathered up by Gerke. Gerke will enter the zone, trying to go across for Loeffler. Hardy. Shot pass, puts it over to the far corner. Good step up by Ward to cut down the rush offside. Just going to check the sound here. Face off one by Tonka. Spod sending it up for Schultz. Schultz over for Smith. Smith working it down to the goal line. Under a lot of pressure here. Schultz stepping up. Loose puck. Goes over to the goaltender. He didn't quite realize. Thought about a call. Now Waconia on the exit. Shot. Glove save. Here at 12:28. Simmons gloving his first shot attempt by Waconia. Waconia working it up to the D. Now back down low. We'll rim around. Pressure by Hardy. Separating the puck, gathered up by Thompson. This is Thompson. He'll send it up for Nibby. Nibby will force it out to neutral ice. Puck goes over to the Waconia zone. Call pressuring. Pass intercepted by Thompson momentarily. Now Waconia on the exit. They'll feed it up to the red line. Now they gain the Tonka zone. Hardy and Nibby pressuring. Hardy sending it up for Call. Call across for Nibby. Nibby and Thompson. They'll hit the line together. Nibby taking it wide down to the goal line. Tries for a center feed. It's deflected over the end boards. Thompson will cycle it back. Gerke giving pressure. Loose puck below the hash marks. Waconia on the exit. Loeffler stepping up for a takeaway there near the line. Loeffler taking it over to the slot. Udessel over to support, will keep the zone. Loeffler will send it back over to the weak side for Gerke, the near corner. Gerke on the center feed. Backhand pass there in the low slot for Loeffler, I believe. Comes out for Ward. Ward over to Bray. Bray will feed it across off the Tonka bench for Loeffler. Udessel stepping up. Gerke. Long extension along with Brader's support will force the takeaway. Gerke. Udessel grabbing up loose puck, sends it low for Gerke. Gerke across for Loeffler. Loose puck. Still loose. 2 shots on. Waconia on the exit. Good back check by Rudesso. Loose puck gathered up by Loeffler. Loeffler will clear it out. Schultz pressuring. Waconia will send it in. They wave off icing. Chipped out by Smith. Now Waconia. Freeze forcing it ahead. For Smith. Now Holloway. Holloway across. Off the near wall, gathered up by Schultz. Schultz hits the line along with Smith. Schultz crashing towards the slot. Kukafridis. Shot, pad save. Todd strong on the back check. Will separate the puck. Holloway will send it out of the zone. Waconia gathering it up will send it back in the Tonka zone. Spod. Loose puck gathered up by Kukafridis. Kukafridis on the regroup. Sends it across for Spod. I believe that's Smith pushing it ahead. Kukafridis pressuring. Puck is sent back up to the point. Shot is blocked by Smith. It's sent ahead by Kukafridis. Oh, we got a call. Tripping call. We're going to have a delayed call. Still fighting for it. We had a trip there in the far corner. Thank you, man. Okay. Well, thanks for trying. Thanks for trying. So Waconia on their first power play here at 8:19. Tripping the call. Face off in the far circle. Thompson. Tonka clears it out to neutral ice. Waconia stepping back up. Good separation by Ward. Thompson will clear it out. Puck goes all the way over to the Waconia zone. Long feed, doesn't connect. This will be icing. .107 remaining on the PK with 7:53, just under 8 minutes in the first period. Thompson on the face-off win. Ward will send it down low. One will pressure Nibby. They're below the goal line. Now Waconia on the breakout. Cross-ice pass at the red line. They'll gain the zone. Loose puck gathered up by Ward. Ward pushing it. Goes off the player on the wall. Now Thompson. Thompson on a foot race. Thompson circling around, sends it up to the point for Markowitz. 30 seconds remaining on the PK. Oh. Paul pushing it towards the line. Paul will force it down low. Final 15 seconds of this PK. Gerke with pressure behind the net. Waconia on the breakout. Gerke forcing a separation. A clearing attempt goes off his body and drops in the zone. He sends one on net. Gathered up by Call. Call will leave it for Gerke. Back to even strength. Shot goes off the side of the net. Spot. Forcing the puck down low. Loeffler from the hash marks will chip it out for Rudessel. Rudessel and Gerke. Shot. Just wide of the post. Had some open net to work with. Backhand try. Now Waconia. Cutting towards the middle, separating the puck is Ward. Loeffler sending it out for Gerke. Gerke on a race, one-on-one. Oh, taken down. Tonka will go on the power play here. Face off in the Waconia zone near circle. With 5:37 remaining in the first period. Thompson on the draw. Puck goes over towards the net, gathered up by Waconia. On the breakout, they'll ice it. Thompson on the draw. Puck comes out of the zone. Spot and neutral ice. Nibby. Cross for Gerke. Goes over to the far corner. Strong pressure by Gerke. Now Nibby. Out to the point. Comes out to neutral ice. Spot sending it ahead for Gerke at the line. Gerke across for Nibby. Nibby from the circle. Shot near the dot of the near circle. Blocker save. Not bad save there. 32 seconds remaining here at 4:39. Face off in the Waconia zone, Holloway. Holloway will take the draw. Forced ahead below the goal line. Waconia chipping it off the wall. Lukafridis from the hash marks. Try for a shot or pass. Crashing towards the net. Icing here with 3 seconds remaining. We're at 4:09. Holloway sending a puck up for Schultz. Waconia trying to go D to D. Didn't get all of it on the pass. Holloway from the high slot. Shot on by Smith. Stick save. We're going to have a delayed call. I believe they might be sending both of them for retaliation. Oh, it looks like Tonka will be on the power play. So Tonka on the power play at 1:33 remaining in the first. Puck is cleared out. Spad pushing it ahead. Thompson. Spad looking for a passing option, sending it up to the red line for Call. Call will hit the line. Trying to find a passing option. He'll take it around. Out for Gurkey, top of the circle. Across for Thompson, near circle, shot on. Call trying to find a center feed. Pass comes all the way out of the zone. Waconia on the change. Gathered up. Puck's gathered up by Spad from below the goal line. Minnetonka zone sent out for Gurkey near the red line. Gurkey strong on the puck. Cycling across for Smith. Smith at the near hash marks. Up high for Spad. Spad across for Dissel. Dessel forcing it in there on the far post here at 2 minutes. For Tonka's second goal here with 2 minutes remaining. Came streaking in on the right side. Crashes towards the net, forces it in. Dessel will cycle it out for Loeffler. Up for Schultz. Schultz will send it down low. Shot is blocked near the high slot. Trying to figure out, that was Ward. Schultz pressuring down below the goal line to force the takeaway. Schultz crashing towards the net. Caught. Pass. Shot pass goes through the crease. Final minute. About 45 seconds. Going to have a penalty here at 26 seconds. A hooking call here at 26.9. Clear, crashing on a loose puck there above the crease. Rutherford doing what he can to keep it. Minimize the risk. Forces the hooking call. Shot. Goes wide of the post, comes up. Sent back over towards the dot near circle. Out towards the high slot. Shot. Blocked in the low slot. Just near the hash marks. Smith off the wall. Icing here with 6 seconds remaining in the first. right, that'll do it for the first. Strong showing by the boys. I've got 12 shots to 3. The scoreboard's got 11 to 4 for Minnetonka. Score is 2-0. All good? Yeah.
Sometimes it's like when they come down here, I'm like, oh no. Other than that, like, it's fine.
Oh, great.
If you ever feel like I'm not,
Don't feel that way. Valerie's helping out the team. It's great. I see Jason down by the scoreboard, probably on clock duty or penalty box. This is great to have a whole team working out on the broadcast. I want to say, I don't think there's any other games heading into the tournament. So first game is Friday evening against Centennial out in Fargo. The other opponents I know we have are, I'll look at it again. I know we have Centennial, Mountain West Tonka, I believe is our third game. It's escaping me right now, our second game. Take a quick look at that actually. So yeah, our first game on Friday at 6:15 will be versus Centennial in the Fargo Sports Center. Then we've got West Fargo, that's what it is, on Saturday morning, 9:30. We'll be facing South at the South High Sports Arena against West Fargo. And then Saturday evening at 4:30, Mountain West Tonka over at the Cornerstone Bank Arena. So those are our three games heading into Sunday, and based on seeding, we'll see who we go up against. Just jot down some quick things here. Already on a rush. Waconia will rim it around. Hardy trying to force it back low. Tonka on a change, loose puck. Call coming away with it. Oh, we've got a trip, no call there. Crashing towards it is Waconia. A shot on. You're at 13:25. Face off in the Tonka zone near circle. Still there at the dot. He's out towards the point, sent back low, but must have been deflected. Schultz off the bench wall with Spring Smith. Smith over in the far circle. Shot from down low, goes off the pads. Markowitz forcing him around. They tried to feed it up for a center feed below the goal line. Steered aside. Now Waconia on the rush. Minnetonka on a rush. Battling there near the Waconia bench. spot across from Markowitz. In the Tonka zone, sending it up to the red line. Loeffler and Gerke. Loeffler, backhand shot. Pad save. Now Waconia. They hit the Tonka line. Gerke forcing him over the wall. Looks like we've got an offside call to stop a 3-on-1 rush, I believe it was. Dessel playing it ahead. Shots blocked. Comes out to neutral ice. Bray. Cross ice pass for Loeffler. Loeffler to send it in for Gerke. Gerke. Shot pass goes over to the near corner. Waconia off the inboard. Working the breakout, we'll send it out to neutral ice. Ward. DDD pass up for Bray. Bray trying to send it up ahead for Call. Gets slowed down by Snow there on the bench wall. Loeffler with Dessel. Call stepping up to support. Puck comes back from Ward. Ward shot pad saves, kicked out. And the clearing attempt is kept in by Bray. Bray shot on. Maybe pinning his opponent there at the end boards. Backhand try by Paul. Still loose. Face off here, 10:34 in the middle frame. Far circle in the Waconia zone. Thompson on the draw. On with Nibby and Paul. Paul trying to send it back up for Spod. Waconia on the rush. Minnetonka breaks it up. Pretty sending it ahead for Nibby. Nibby out for Call. Loose puck. Passing attempt is whiffed. Nibby pushing it ahead. Call to Thompson. Gets over to the far circle. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Call and Thompson working. Thompson taking it wide, shot just over the crossbar. Waconia will elect to cycle it back over to the weak side. Fruities, good hands to stick handle pass to the defender or opponent and send it up to Smith. Smith over for Schultz. We got a delayed call. This will go against Minnetonka. Scores 2-1 on the delayed call. Didn't see what it would have been for. It was here along the near wall. Rudessel. Pass is fed up. Oh, shot. They're 8-14. Shot from above the circle, near wall. Love by Simmons here at 8-14. Face off, won by Minnetonka. Sent up from the point. Shot is swallowed up by Simmons. Rudessel on the draw. Face off won by Minnetonka. Bray gathering it up, swinging it around for Gerke. Gerke hits the line. Trying to get around one. Waconia on the takeaway will send it back over. Take it back over to the Minnetonka zone. Gathered up by a pass is gathered up by Bray. Dessel over to support, will intercept the feed, will send it around for Loeffler. Loeffler. Ward goes across to Bray. Bray feeding it up for Gerke. 3-on-2. Loeffler goes off on a change. We've got 2-on-2 here. We've got a call here. So here with the 7 minutes remaining in the middle frame, Tonka will go on the power play. I believe it was high sticking the call. Gerke across for Spad. Spad. Sending it to Gerke at the hash marks. Gerke towards the slot. Shot. Waconia will clear it out. This will be icing. Just over a minute remaining on the power play. Face off in the Waconia zone near circle. Thompson on the draw. Thompson will send it up for Nibby. Nibby over to Gerke. Gerke across. Seam pass for one-time attempt. Thompson on his second attempt to score a power play goal near the goal line. Here, 6:30. Waconia's shot attempt goes off the side of the net. Deflection goes towards the net. Simmons will glove it there. 6:17. Face off won by Tonka. Bray pushing it ahead. Bray skating across the red line. Schultz sending it over to Smith in the corner. Smith will come away with it. Goes across his net, below the goal line, sending it up for Holloway there in the slot. Backhand try, goes wide. Schultz trying to send it up to the point. Bolts to Holloway. Poked away. Loose puck comes up to Bray at the point. Shot on. Just gets past. The goaltender stops in the crease. Waconia player plays it over to the ball. No goal here. .522. I have a call. It's going to be a hooking call that will go against Minnetonka. Okay, 5:15 remaining in the middle frame. Waconia on the power play. Face off at the far circle. Face off won by Minnetonka. Rimmed around, comes up to the near point. Pressured by Loeffler. Good step up, boys. Not sure what's going on here. Looks like we've got another player in the box. Oh, it was a 5-on-5, so they don't really need to put that on the scoreboard, but so we're still at 116 on the PK. Shot deflection, goes wide of the post, over to the end boards. Backhand, wraparound try. Saved by Simmons. All this commotion there in the crease. I don't know how. This is the same thing happened yesterday over in the Edina game. This is I don't know how the whistle's not blown dead for players in the crease. Yesterday's situation resulted in a goal for Edina. Got 2-3 players in the crease here again, and kind of a late whistle. About 40 seconds left in this PK. Tip, no icing. 20 seconds left on the PK. Thompson eating up as much time as he can there at the hash marks in the Waconia zone. Now Waconia will come away with it. Maybe on a strong back check. Ward. Ward will skate it around the net. Boys back on even strength. It's all right. Icing the call here at 3:37. Face off back in the Tonka zone, near circle. Gugafridis comes away with it behind the net, sending it up for call. Call, crossing the red line, gains the Waconia line. Now Waconia. Looking around the near wall. Smith. Holloway trying to push it low for call. Bray. Pass intercepted, loose puck, poked out by Gugafridis. All the way over to Smith. Now Waconia on the takeaway. He'll cross to the red line. Good angle by Gugafridis. Holloway gathering up a loose puck below the goal line in the Tonka zone. Off the Waconia bench wall, still loose. Gugafridis on the breakout to Smith. Smith feeding it up for Schultz. Schultz sending it low, goes over to the near far corner. Waconia will clear it out. Gugafridis off the wall. Schultz pushing it ahead for Smith. We got a tripping call here. 2:05. Minnetonka go on the power play. Waconia will send it up to the point. Ward will send it down low. Dessel over to Ward. Ward over to Gugafridis. Oh, nearly in. Shot try, deflection try goes just wide of the near post. Waconia will clear it out. Ward winning it back, will send it in over to the Tonka zone, Waconia zone. Player tries to split the D. Good play, closing down the door. Ward will feed it up for Dessel. Call over for Nibby. Nibby taking it wide, crashing towards the net. Nibby over to Thompson, top of the circle, shot on. Blocker save. Call around the circle. Now Waconia. Didn't have strong handle of the puck. Thompson takes it over. Serving up for the call. Over to Nibby. Nibby shot on. Walked down to the crease, nearly streaks in along the near post. Got about 9 seconds remaining. Thompson is shot off the crossbar. That should do it. So the score is 3-1. I got shots up. And 25 to 12 now. So strong play in the second here. A couple special teams opportunities for both teams here in the middle frame. Good job by Minnetonka, killing off their penalty kills. Shots in the second, we've got 13 shots for Minnetonka and 9 for Waconia, a total of 25 to 12. Heading into the third. All good?
It's good. You have notes?
A couple of things I put together. Just look at some pre-game stuff. It's fun. Maybe I take it a little too seriously. I have fun with it. Okay, we got final 15 minutes. The game started 1:15, so it'll go up to, could go up to 2:30. Should be able to get it all in. Call coming away with it. They'll push it ahead. Gathered up by Waconia. They'll force it in the Tonka zone. Markowitz chipping it off the Tonka bench wall with Spring Nibby. Nibby and Thompson. Nibby taking it wide towards the goal lines. Poked away, but Nibby will regain possession, send it up for Hardy along the near point. Hardy sending it back low. Nibby and Thompson pressuring. Loose puck comes up from Markowitz. Markowitz will pinch at the hash marks. And Call will support. Waconia going D to D below their goal line on the breakout now. Comes out to neutralize. Markowitz trying to push it ahead. Call will send it in the zone. Goes on net. Now Waconia. Dessel and Loeffler, Gerke and Loeffler stepping up. Shot on. Rebound chance steered away by Hardy. Offsides. Faceoff will come out of the zone. Near dot at Tonka line. 13:46 remaining. Is coming away with it. Off the wall for Gerke. We've got a call. Simmons over to the bench for an extra attacker. See what the signal will be. Tripping call. We'll put Minnetonka on the power play. Face off one by Minnetonka. Gerke over to Spad. Back over to Gerke. Gerke sending it low for Nibby. Back over for Gerke. To Spad. To Thompson. Moving the puck well here in the zone. Down to Smith below the goal line. Smith. Out for Thompson. Oh, that's Call. Call down low. Goes up to Spog. Shot on. Glove save. Spog. Cross for Gerke. Gerke. Seam pass for Thompson. Thompson a quick shot. A no-look shot. It's blocked. Forced out to neutralize. Gerke up for Thompson. Waconia player falls. We got a 4-on-2 momentarily. Pass over to the weak side for a tap-in from Thompson. Call will tap it in for the fourth power play goal here at 12:18. Waconia player loses his heads, creating a 4-on-2 opportunity. Holloway pushing it ahead over to the Waconia zone, pressured by Smith. Waconia over the Minnetonka line zone. Out. Minnetonka intercepting a pass. On the rush, shot, toe save. Great save by the goaltender there. Clearing attempt goes off the Tonka player on the Tonka bench. We'll blow the whistle here at 11:44. Bates-Alf will come over to the far circle in the Tonka zone. Poked away by Ward. Smith over to Schultz. Schultz trying to take it wide. Smith over to support. Sending it low for Schultz. Schultz will turn and shoot attempt. Oh! Holloway. Smith to Schultz. Over to Holloway. Puck just gets away from the goaltender. Making that 5 for Minnetonka here, 11:23. Oops. Udeso. Pushing it up, comes out to neutralize. Markowitz trying to send it back over to the red line for Loeffler. It's in his skates. Now Waconia will hit the line. Tries for a shot in the near circle. Whiffed on it. Hardy to Gerke, over to cross for Loeffler. Loeffler trying to work his way towards the slot. Thompson. Hardy taking it down to the dot. Shot. Goes off the crossbar. Gerke to Thompson. Thompson back over to Gerke. There at the dot. Hardy will support. Hardy off the wall for Gerke. Puck will come out of the zone. Markowitz forced to retreat. Skates around 2. Now taking it wide around a third opponent. Thompson. Call, strong back check. Will win the puck over, send it up for Thompson. Spot over to Gukafridis. Gukafridis off the wall for Call. Two on one. Produce from the near hash marks. We'll push it out for Call. Call across for Thompson. Thompson crashing towards the slot. Shot. Pad save. Shot by Thompson just over the crossbar. Waconia. Send it over to the far corner. Call. Call pressuring in the Waconia zone. Got about 7.5 minutes remaining. Time is 2:16, 2:17. I believe it will go up to 2:30. Center ice face off here. All the way on the draw. Loose puck goes over to the Waconia bench. Schultz will send it back to Markowitz. Markowitz across for Ward. Ward at the red line. He'll hit the Waconia line. Taking it down to the hash marks. Center feed over for Smith. Smith to Schultz. Schultz will get a shot on. Bad save. Good takeaway by Markowitz. Strong forecheck by Tonka. Schultz with another shot on here. 6:44. Dropped down to 6:43. Dessel, strong on the puck. Gerke will support, trying to send it up to the D. Simmons will push it up for Nibby. Chance for Waconia, tuck it in. 5-hole here, crashing the net. Here at 6:24. Waconia will make it 5-2 here at 6:24. Dessel pushing it over for Gerke. Gerke working it, trying to get it across for a crashing Loeffler. Good stick by Thompson. Pausing the rush momentarily. Now Waconia. Over. Gloved here by Simmons. All right, 6 minutes remaining. Face-off won by Minnetonka, pushed ahead. Blocker saved by Simmons. Freeze on the takeaway. He'll push it across for Gerke. Gerke, a trip. We got a delayed call here. Good. 5:38. Minnetonka on the power play. Thompson, shot pad save, goes across to Gerke at the far circle. He'll take a shot to make it 6-2, power play goal. Face off one by Minnetonka. Markowitz will push it up for Bray. Markowitz off the glass. They face off at the Waconia line here. 5:15 remaining. Waconia 2-on-2. Strong back check by Hardy. Markowitz. Good coverage. Comes up to the point. Shot on. Blocked there in the slot. Comes out and a shot over for a glove save by Simmons. Here, 4:48. Spot on the face-off. Blocked by Dukafridis there in the low slot. Spot pumps the brakes. Boys left to tag up. Taking it over to the far wall. Dukafridis on the regroup, over for call. Call up for Bray. Waconia pressured below the goal line, going D to D. Call. Gains the line. Along the goal line, center feed option. Dukafridis taking it towards the slot. Oh. Dukafridis over to Holloway. Holloway cross for Thompson. Three minutes remaining. Markowitz up for Smith. Smith out for Schultz. 1-on-2 here. Good stick by Nibby. Deflect the shot over to the end glass. Now out to Smith. Smith and Schultz. Maybe. Maybe we'll push it in. No call for too many. Glove save by Simmons. We'll play it out. Center feed. Broken up by Redessel. Oh, bad save. Here, 133. All right, we're nearly done now. Getting there. Let's have a good finish. Face off one by Waconia. Loose puck. And a few stabs at it. Blocked on the shot. It was in the skates. We'll call it, one or two shots on that one. All right, 125 remaining. Face-off goes over to the near corner. D to D. Ward. Off the wall, comes back down low for Ward. Ward above the hash marks, Redessel. Oh, this is going to be an ejection here for Gerke. It's unfortunate here, about to close out the game. This could draw, if he's ejected, that's a misconduct, so this could even draw maybe a one-game suspension. So let's get it up on there. Yeah, just put it down 130. Right there at the dot. Now Tonko will force it out to neutralize Waconia. They hit the Tonka line. Forced wide. Police will chip it up. There at the Tonka bench wall. Puck will come out. Final minute. Power play goal for Waconia. On a deflection there in the low slot. Shot by Bray to close out the game. Glove save. So strong finish by the boys. It's 6-3 the final score. Just unfortunate that there at the end the exchange to eject one of our own. But great finish. Great district win for our third district game. And this will head us into the Fargo wood chipper. Great job by the boys. All right, and thank you, Valerie, for everything you did. And we'll see you over in Fargo. All right. Okay, thanks, folks. Whatever you want to do. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.